CBS News breaks the story. One presidential candidate is dropping out of the race. Michelangelo may be planning a birthday blowout for your computer. And a verdict in a case of conception and deception. This is the CBS Evening News. Good evening. Dan Rather reporting. Bob Kerrey is ending his campaign for the presidency. Tom Harkin is seriously considering doing so. Pat Buchanan says President Bush should quit his try for re-election. All of this in the wake of new primary and caucus results from 7 states. Richard Threlkeld, who broke the Kerry story this afternoon, begins our coverage.
Bob Kerrey suddenly canceled a campaign trip to Florida and flew back to Washington late today. CBS News has learned that Kerrey will announce his withdrawal from the race in a news conference tomorrow. Kerrey, who finished as an also-ran in every one of last night's primaries and caucuses, is now out of money and out of hope. Tom Harkin managed victories in the Minnesota and Idaho caucuses, but he finished well behind in the other primaries, and his campaign's also out of money and support. He, too, is currently closeted with advisors. It's essentially a two-man race now, and today in South Florida, one of them, Bill Clinton, fresh from his victory in Georgia, was playing to his strength, the black vote. That, along with the white and blue-collar vote, should give Clinton solid victories next Tuesday in the 6 states close to his native Arkansas. Meantime, the Clinton campaign's hoping to poach some of the union support that was the foundation of Harkin's candidacy. Clinton will court the crucial labor vote in Michigan and Illinois by painting his competition, Paul Tsongas, as Santa Claus for big business.
He's the giveaway candidate, not me. I'm the responsibility candidate.
Tsongas, who can claim to have done best of all of them yesterday, will pick up a lot more campaign money and some endorsements this week. He's guaranteed to win in the Northeast next Tuesday and will challenge Clinton hardest in Florida by claiming he's now got staying power.
They've run a very slick campaign, and they've got a machine. We have a message.
With Bob Kerrey going and Tom Harkin almost gone, the Democratic race is getting leaner. It's also probably going to get meaner, too. Richard Threlkeld, CBS News, New York.
Now let's take a look at how the candidates stack up after last night's primaries and caucuses, heading into the Super Tuesday primaries concentrated in the South next week. First, the Democrats. Keep in mind, it takes 2,145 delegates to win the Democratic nomination. Bill Clinton, who had a big victory in Georgia last night, now has 254 delegates. Paul Tsongas won in Maryland and Utah. He now has 119 delegates. Next are Tom Harkin and Bob Kerrey. Jerry Brown won Colorado but trails with 35 delegates. Now, on the Republican side, it takes 1,105 delegates for the Republican nomination. President Bush won all of last night's contest and has the lion's share of the delegates chosen to date. Pat Buchanan has been picking up between 3 and 4 out of every 10 Republican primary voters in state after state, but under the Republican Party rules, he doesn't have many delegates. Even without cutting into President Bush's delegate total, Buchanan's cut of the vote has the Bush-Quayle re-election campaign concerned, to say the least, about how to stop him. White House correspondent Susan Spencer has our report on that.
Hi, good to see you. Pleasure.
With Pat Buchanan grabbing another embarrassing third of Republicans, Mr. Bush conceded for the first time today that a vote for Buchanan is a vote specifically against him.
Yes, I think that's a good way to analyze it. And but that'll turn around. The economy will turn around.
As unconcerned as he likes to sound, his campaign is frankly stumped over how to stop the 30% thunder from the right. And these weekly protest votes are beginning to worry congressional Republicans as well as the White House.